I was expecting more pressure, and I truly expected more pressure. And it was kind of like first round, I was like, okay, maybe it was kind of like a trap, and she was kind of like waiting for her moment. Second round, then I was like, okay, if you don't want, I will go for it.
Nice. Is it? I just wonder if it's difficult for you because I do feel like the expectations are so high. Like I heard the crowd start to boo a little bit. It's like you have to go out there and score a highlight reel in the first round, or it's not okay. Is that a difficult expectation level for you to live up to?
No, it's not, because I understand if I gonna think about it, and it's gonna affect me during the fight, it's gonna affect my performance, and sometimes it can affect not in the best way. You're gonna rush to do something, and this is a mistake. So I learned that I cannot just follow with the boo from the crowd. I have to do my thing, because potentially the finish gonna come. They just have to wait.
Obviously, as a champion, you don't have to make matchups, right? They have to come to you. But are there names that you want to fight? Like, are there things? I know you're looking about bettering yourself as a martial artist, but are there opponents that you want to face moving forward?
I'm ready to fight anyone. In flyweight divisions, there are so many strong fighters. I didn't know how the fight gonna be against Jessica Andrade, Cynthia Calvillo. If Cynthia was kind of like top level, but Jessica just smashed her. So I don't know what's gonna next. Who's the next opponent? But I can say that in flyweight division there is every time more and more names coming up. So I'm ready to fight all of them.
Nice. And I guess last thing for me, we'll find out the name, but how about when do you think you want to fight again? Are you taking the rest of this year off? Or I mean, what's the plan for you moving forward?
I'm pretty healthy. I just have small things that after the fight, during the training camp, and it's gonna be fixed like very quickly, easy. So right now, what is next for me? It's next Saturday fight of my sister. So she is coming in her fight week, and I will be in her corner supporting her. So she gonna do all the same, and yeah, I don't know what's when it's like next, because I'm ready to fight tomorrow. But what you see have for me, it's different. You cannot feel. You feel something, but you cannot fall in this feeling, because once you are starting like the side things started affect you, and you start to like pay more attention, for example, to the crowd, to some details, to the person who's sitting like over there, and it's kind of like you losing perspective of the fight, and you can lose your moment to win the fight, to finish the fight, or like whatever. That's why when you are there inside of the octagon, you don't have right to think about something else, about your performance, about like how your opponent feel. You have just work. You have to work and toward your victory. After the job is done, now you can realize what it was, how it was, what you felt, or something like that. But during that moment, you don't have a right to think. Every time there is for martial artists, there is no time to stop and think, oh, I'm the greatest one, I'm the best one. If you're retired, you can say that. But if you're active fighter, you don't have choice only to develop yourself, like to be better every single day. Even if you're good, you can even add something more into your game and be better. So I think as a martial artist, everyone had to have this mindset. Every single country where I live, when I travel, it takes special place in my heart. In Peru, in Latin America, I lived for 8 years, and definitely the culture is very close to me. I grew up in Kyrgyzstan, very beautiful mountain country, and very like deep in traditions. And I respect all countries like traditions, the culture, people, and I just want to experience more from my travel, to know, not just come there and take a picture and say, okay, I've been in these countries, that's okay. But I want to really know how it's like there, what people think and how they live, what they eat. And I think this is the best school of life. uh, it was kind of like, what round it was? Third? Fourth? Round. What round?
Huh?
What round the
Third
kick
round.
was?
Third round when you
round.
do the head kick.
It's kind of like was this point when I started to accelerate a little bit, and I knew it's kind of like third, fourth, fifth. It's kind of like when you're starting to put more speed and more pressure, and definitely it would be very good to finish the fight like that with another head kick KO, but it didn't happen that time, and instead it was a hook, right hook, that was kind of like leaded to the finish of the fight. Many people, they started in one weight class, and then kind of like, oh, I want to explore what is there, what is here. And in my experience, it was different, because I didn't have a choice to fight in my own weight class, and I had to fight 135 with the bigger girls who cut in their weight from 160 pounds, 150 pounds, and my walk weight is 135. So I just cut like 10 pounds for 125, it's nothing. And 125 live weight, it's my natural weight class. I feel powerful, I feel that my speed on point as like the best. It's just my weight class, and I am happy that I don't have to, I just can think about my performance the best way what I can do, because I fought so many times in 135, and now I have choice when I can fight and do like amazing thing in my real weight class, why I don't have to do that. But also I open for any opportunity that, for example, UFC tomorrow will call and say, okay, Valentina, we have this fight, would you accept? I open for anything.